no matter what we do. We're not going to be able to fix this. No!
Okay, I got goosebumps now.
Nobody died!
Hey guys, welcome back to the studio. We're watching the Flash trailer part 2 today, so...
Yeah, this movie has had a bit of a backstory. We didn't get to review the first trailer, so we haven't gotten to talk about this, but I remember we were watching the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial.
Yeah, all
and
that
there was
drama.
Yeah, there was the big push from the fans to cut Amber Heard from Aquaman 2.
Aquaman, yeah.
And I remember it was like, oh, her screen time was like 15, 20 minutes, and then it got cut to like 5 minutes. And then I think they completely cut it off. Like, I don't think she appears in part 2 at all.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a similar push because Ezra Miller was in trouble with like the law. There was, he was like some cult leader with potential like underage girls. I don't know. I don't know all the mess I got. I don't know what was true, what wasn't. But there was a big push to have this movie completely canceled. Mm-hmm. But while the justice part of me wants to be like, yeah, you can't be a terrible human being and also get rewarded for it.
Yeah.
The other part of me is like, okay, but this movie looks really good. So, and trailer number 1 looked really good. So I was like, okay, let's just cancel him after this movie.
Maybe they had already filmed a lot of it also.
That was a big part of it. They did.
Put in so much money and effort, but still money over doing what's right. I don't know.
It's that whole
tricky.
Yeah, that's a big deal right now is, well, the studios don't want to lose money and they had filmed a lot of it, and so anyway.
So maybe there won't be as many fans or in the theaters, you think, a big turnout because of that?
I don't know. There was some pushback for people not wanting to go see Mario because the cast was not diverse or it wasn't original, like an Italian voice. I don't know what else people had talked about that one. And that movie just crossed $900 million globally. Like, it's done really, really good. So I don't know. The other thing is the DC universe is kind of in a mess. Black Adam was sort of that last film that was trying to hold Henry Cavill's Superman together, the DC world together, and that movie didn't do as good.
Yeah.
It got blown out by Black Panther 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wasn't as excited about that one, honestly.
Black Adam?
Yeah.
I was excited because I'm a big fan of The Rock.
Yeah.
But I agree. I wasn't so much into the character or anything else around it as much as like, it's The Rock, it's an action movie, I'm willing to go watch it, but I agree. It didn't have the buzz that I think people were expecting, but this...
Hopefully does.
I think does.
Okay.
So
to go through all of that and not hit it right, you know.
Yeah, that would be a big
tragedy.
Big plus. All right. This is The Flash. This is the second trailer. Let's check it out.
I lost my parents.
Wayne Manor.
That pain made me who I am.
This is Old Man Batman.
Spent a lifetime
from the original Batman and Batman Returns.
As if fighting crime would bring my parents back.
And it's my favorite Batmobile.
You actually did it.
I loved all those suits.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
I love you, Monkey.
You lost both parents in one day.
Barry! Call 911 now!
I know he lost his mom.
To save my parents.
I didn't know about his dad.
But instead, I completely broke the universe.
That's right.
If you went back and changed the past,
Zod was
this
back.
world must die. You changed the future.
Do you know what this symbol stands for? Means hope, right? I
Superman.
will help you fight Zod.
Yeah, but it's super.
You want to get nuts?
Super.
Let's get nuts.
Wait, who was the one on the right?
It's like another like Flash, I think, from their timeline, because he's in a different
I have to
timeline.
undo what I did.
in a timeline where his parents were still
These
alive.
scars we have
Batman's not with them.
make us who we are. We're not meant to go back and fix them. Don't let your tragedy define you.
It looks very emotional, like very drama
Deep.
heavy. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
No matter what we do, we're not going to be able to fix this. No!
Okay, I got goosebumps now.
Nobody dies!
Oh dear.
Whoa.
I thought I was gonna chop him in half.
You're strapped to your parachutes.
Where's yours?
See,
Emotional roller coaster.
my conscience just can't get in the way of this movie coming out. That's why I'm a fan of, like, look, if you're gonna cancel Ezra Miller, can we at least wait till the movie comes out and then cancel
And then
Ezra Miller? That
end
looks
it.
really good.
Yeah, it does.
And I forgot the other little pushback in Hollywood for this movie. But this was, I think, after the trailer came out, was that it was not Henry Cavill's Superman, but it was like Supergirl, and it was like
Trying to be feminist.
a Latino actress also playing it. And I don't think a lot of people really minded that, to be honest. But it was just, it's kind of during the time where, like, you know, Ariel, like the new actress for Ariel. It's just like little things that people are, almost anything that comes out now is going to be criticized as some sort of, oh, woke or some liberal agenda or something
Yeah.
like that. And I'm like, I can definitely see it in some movies. And some in other movies, I'm like, I
Like,
don't-
why does it
it's
even
not that big of a deal.
matter?
Yeah, I think that movie looked awesome, and I thought the actress that played Superman, like, looked awesome too.
Yeah.
Or Supergirl. So I was just like, and it's an alternate sort of timeline reality that he's in,
Yeah.
because he's traveling
So
across.
it doesn't have to be the original
Yeah.
Superman or whatever.
There's, I don't
Like
think.
with Into the Spider-Verse, there's
Yeah,
a
exactly. That's what I
spider,
mean.
Yeah.
There was the Spider Girl, Spider Pig.
Yeah,
I was like,
everything.
it's different. There was a rumor, I don't know how true it might be, that Jason Momoa's Aquaman will make a cameo. I'm sure he will. I think he's gonna continue playing Aquaman in the future. I don't know about Henry Cavill's Superman in this. I don't think he's coming back, but
We'll see.
yeah, that's only like 2 months away.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that soon. That's a must-watch opening night movie for me. Also, just because Batman is my favorite of all the superheroes that exist. So
It'll be pretty epic also in a big theater.
yeah.
The
Oh yeah,
surround
that
sound
looks
and
awesome.
everything, all the action. Was it a lot of different shots than the first trailer, if you remember?
Yeah, the first trailer was a little bit more of kind of what the story might be about. So it talked more about Barry losing his
Backstory.
parents
Yeah.
and him being in this timeline. He's in a timeline where his parents are still alive. And so while he knows that he's kind of messing with other timelines, he doesn't want to let it go. Or he seems to be struggling with it because he's like, I don't want to lose my parents again.
Yeah.
I'm in a place where they exist,
Yeah.
so I don't want to leave here. And it's kind of like, well, you don't belong here. And it's messing things up.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I got from the first trailer, the premise. And he teams up with Batman to sort of help him fix things. Kind of like that older wisdom from the older Batman. That was from the first trailer. This one had a little bit more action to it for sure.
A lot of these movies are dealing with multiple timelines, multiple realities, basically. There's the other Batman, or the other Spider-Man, where it brought all three of
Yeah,
the
the
Spider-Mans
No Way
together.
Home.
Yeah.
And then
Interesting.
the Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange,
Mm-hmm.
which I do got to give it to Marvel for, I think, for kind of setting some of that tone.
With that character.
Well, with the alternate timelines,
yeah.
dimensions. I don't think they were like the original ones, but they really did it with the superhero genre. But Everything Everywhere All at Once is
Yeah.
sort of that alternate dimension timeline stuff. So
Very they can do a lot of different things with it because literally anything is possible. Because you're like, well, it probably happened in one dimension or another, one timeline.
Well, that and it gives them the ability to bring in fan favorite characters from the past, like Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you get to see the old Batman suit. Like the Batmobile, that is my favorite Batmobile, was from that, from the 90s Batman movies.
Yeah. Like it.
Sweet.
Thanks for joining today.
Yeah.
See you guys on the next one.
Catch you guys next time.